Is the microphone live? Hello? It should be. The game is live. Oh. Thank you, Jindra, for resubscribing for the 40th month. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully you continue to enjoy those emotes and everything. I really gotta, like, get more of those. How is you, by the way, Jindra? Also recovering from hurting my back at work. Ugh, unfun. Thank you, Stream Elements. Thank you. Thank you. You're on top of the ball as usual. All right. I didn't get the opportunity to do much off stream. But I did some things, a lot of renaming. I did a bit of menuing before we started. Squirrel is now currently a Woodmon. And oh boy, we might be starting to get to the spookiest quest in the game. Oh, good. But yeah, Squirrel is now a Woodmon. We still have Callie, who I'm still 100% intending to make the DNA fusion of Angelwamon and Lady Divimon. But now we have Delilah, which I will do something with, I swear. It's the virus-specific Digivolution for Lady Divimon. I renamed Shine Greymon to Wilhelm. Drilga is Drilga. Mirage Galgamon is now Spencer. And this bastard, Piedmon, who was once my Myotismon, is now Darkblade. Why? Because Edge. That's why. Apologies if I don't sound entirely there. I've been struggling with shenanigans involving my headaches. Again, I should probably keep working out. And I have had a little bit of gin before I started the stream. The worst part is that it helps with the headaches, which I'm not an alcoholic. Last I checked, I don't drink that often. So the fact that it helps is concerning, to say the least. I'm not entirely sure how to take that. I assume that something's going on with my blood. Anyway. Just a personal thought. What Digimon wants to get stronger out of esteem for Gankumon? Hackmon. Or Ganko? Ganko! I think I'm still developing something? Yeah, for 10 more minutes. Oh, hey, you met the guy. Yeah. Oh! We got that question... Oh, wait, no, okay, I get it. It took me a minute to understand what you were meaning there. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, you were there. What do you... Oh, wait, is it... No, it's this, okay. I also did the 2 side quests down here for Mireille. And now I have 2 more side quests. Rust Tyrannomon's property and Minervamon's property. Why can't it be more find and hunt the hackers? Well, kind-hearted girl, candy store, Broadway, 3rd floor. I saw a Metal Greymon when I was walking outside. It looked so cold and sad. Will you take a blanket to it? Meow. Hello, squirrel. How is you? Also, Gunkolmon basically means stubbornmon. Ah! Why is that not surprising? Detective? Please, I have a favor to ask you. So when I went out to Shinjuku with my mother the other day, we saw this mysterious navy blue creature. When I asked my friend, he said, that's Metal Greymon. Blue. Metal Greymon blue. But anyway, his face looked really sad and he looked cold, like he was gonna freeze to death. So I want to give the creature a warm quilt as a present. Will you come with me to that store over there? I'm pretty sure this is not a quilt store. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Anyway. Hey, please come inside and see our quilts. There's a sale on. A special lower price just for today. Wow, look at that. That blanket looks really fluffy and warm. Well, it has a quilt merchant. Yeah, but I feel like he's screwing us over. Ah, well, miss, you certainly have a good eye. This blanket is made of high-quality materials. Just ask your babysitter if you can get it. I am not a babysitter, sir. Oh, please, detective. Please buy that one. I'm sure the creature will really like it. This blanket was originally 12,000 yen. But it's on sale for 10,000 yen today. Is this the one you want? Uh... 12,000 yen. I feel like I'm being ripped off. This shit's dumb. Still cheaper than my blankets I make. $12,000 is probably close to about $100-ish. Give or take like $5 or $10. I mean, I can afford it. 12,000 yen won't even buy the material. I just feel like I'm being ripped off. Couldn't we get the price lowered a bit? Huh, you want cheaper than this? That's tough. Well, I suppose if you're really going to buy it, I guess I could lower the price a bit more. I see. I'll knock off a bit more. How about it? You mean 80,000, right? Or not 80. 8,000. That's much better. All right, let's get it. My Mortal Kombat game is fantastic. Brutal. Okay. 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 How is you, Daybreak? Also saying it before Mana fuck never saw. Yeah, but you don't genuinely mean it. Okay, it's a deal then. Take it before I change my mind. Mana definitely means it. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. I'm sure this will make the creature happy. My mom says I'm not allowed to go too far away, so I'd like you to take this to the creature instead. Please, detective? I suppose. One thing I heard is that they want to get a professional actor for every character. Yeah, and they fucked up. Not to say that, like, every professional actor would make a bad voice actor. See Jack Black. For a fantastic example, mind you. But that, like, their ambitions are misplaced. Not every actor is a fantastic voice actor. Some of them do, like, fantastic body performances, right? And can give, like, heart-wrenching performances overall. But then the second you put them outside of, away from a camera, in front of a microphone, and tell them to, now, act with your voice, and they suddenly fuck up. Like, they don't know what to do anymore, even though it's still acting. Good. One funny detail on the stages with people in the background you can see as they react to brutalities in a fun... Not just to do voice work, to also do the mocap and modeling work for it. Actors for the, like, mocap and modeling work, fine. Beyond that, though, I have questions, you know? she saw the blue metal Greymon here. At least that's what I remember. The amazed actress did motion capture for both her character, you spell that with a C, and the martial arts scenes. I shouldn't be surprised. Like, I do not care how Mortal Kombat spells character. You spell that shit with the C around here. Right. She said Shinjuku, I thought, right? Or am I, like, fucking crazy? Stealth mode. Sneaky, sneaky. Another thing to praise is the choreography of the cutscene fights. Our movie level quality. Damn. Huh? What is it? If you don't want anything, just go away. I'll bite you. Huh? A little human girl got this for me? Looked cold, so she asked you to bring me this? Wow. Oh, it's so warm. But to be honest, I wasn't actually cold. After I came to this world, I was afraid some heartless humans would attack me, so I quickly changed my body. But because I rushed the changes, my body hasn't caught up yet. So I'm walking around in pain like this. I suppose I must have looked cold. This blanket is super warm. Humans are actually very nice. So could you give this to that little girl, please? Please tell her I said thanks for the blanket. I really feel from the descriptions, Neversoft just wanted to make a movie, but had to make it a game. I'm kind of siding with Jindra on that one. Based so far on what I'm hearing, this does not sound like a video game. It sounds more like a playable movie, which, I mean, that's fine, considering it's a fighting game. But, I mean, if you have the budget, make the fucking movie. You know, like Shang-Chi. They don't shake the camera and make it look like an ape filming. You work with what you had at the time, and also programmed cameras are far steadier. But for that matter, like, it could have been an artistic choice. Camera shake is a thing for, like, more dynamic scenes. Also, if you bargain well enough, you could get the price down to 5,000 yen, which is far more reasonable, but also, like, damn. Detective! You don't have the blanket. So you found that creature then, right? Was he happy with it? Really? That's great. Huh? The creature gave me a present? Ah. The odd-shaped music box plays a sweet tune from the palm of the little girl's hands. I don't know what to say, but for some reason I feel all warm and tingly. Even though it's a little cold today. That's weird. Detective, thank you for taking on my case. You see, I'm moving to Hokkaido tomorrow. I was feeling sad about having to leave all my friends, but hearing this made me feel better. Aww. Cameras in digital space are indeed much more capable than physical ones. They tend to be, yes. Provided that they are programmed accordingly. Because the thing with a digital camera is that it's not as intuitive. Well, a digital space camera. It's not as intuitive as a physical space camera. So if you want it to move in a particular way, you better fucking program it to move in that particular way. Which is Oh, I didn't read what my boss had to say. Oops. Which is fine and great, provide that you know how to maneuver that thing. But if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, rip, I guess, you know? Made me care for Baraka and Reptile. Actual character. Also, poor Steve Bloom, making his voice all gravelly for Baraka for multiple takes must be painful as hell. Okay, so they hired Steve Bloom for Baraka. The big monstrous fuck with, like, spikes in his arms. But they hired Megan Fox for a different character altogether. Really? Like, Steve Bloom is basically synonymous as far as skill level with Jack Black. Like, I understand the dude is a prolific fucking actor. But at the same time, motherfuckers really did just do that. Steve Bloom is also Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat X, because it's called X for some reason, in Mortal Kombat 11. Generally doesn't have physical interactions with the world. That is true. So your digital space camera can't just kind of go through a wall. And, like, I will harp on that. Like, still, Megan Fox, you did okay. Fuck the voice director, because apparently they were not good, if that was the performance that they got out of Megan Fox. But the folks that hired people really need to get their act together. Seriously, what the fuck? Because it's pretty clear to me that they know quality when they see it. They just didn't hire it. Why? Fuck if I know. Gotta have that all-star cast, I guess. To say I'm disinterested in Mortal Kombat primarily because of its cast would be a mild understatement. I'm more disinterested in it because of its bullshit gore and guts, but believe me, it has not impressed me so far otherwise. Johnny, of course, gets the funniest lines. They made Smoke a love. I still find it funny where Johnny Young Bosch got his start. I'm not familiar with Johnny Young Bosch. Let's throw ourselves at a 2-star. Ralamon, Broadway 3rd floor. My master is really sad and doesn't even eat. I want to make some good food, but I can't do it. Help me! Hello? I heard that you were scared of thunder in middle school. That's just a rumor. Who the fuck told you that? I'm gonna delete him. Nakano 3rd floor. Johnny Young Bosch. I feel like I should know that name. Ichiko Kurosaki in Bleach and Vash the Stampede and Trigun. He did Hajime in Danganronpa 2. Ah! Ah! Motherfucker got his start by playing a character that's named Start. Ah! But fair enough. Nero and Devil May Cry 4. Yep, okay. That is quite a list of characters so far. He got his start in Power Rangers. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that would be why I should know him. Hello, Wanya. Oh! It's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. What? What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you. Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Oh. Oh! My ears just went off because I'm wearing my headphones. They're wireless and they turn off if there's no sound coming from the computer. But this was the case, was it not? Start at Broadway, 3rd floor. Oh, right. It's Digimon. It was Adam Park, the second Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Black Ranger, the Zeo Green Ranger, and the first Turbo Green Ranger. Oh. That's not good if Pete just fucked off and disappeared. Great point, E! E is like the worst one, so... Squirrel, you can have it. Learn skills exceed maximum. That's fine. I was gonna wonder, is anybody gonna fight me or what? Anyway, so we started swinging. One of the longest serving members of the cast. Fascinating. And he is the voice of the lovable goofball that is Vash the Stampede, huh? Huh. Well, one of the voices. I think he also did his own stunts in suit for the U.S. Ranger footage. Kinda like Daniel Southern, voice of Virgil and the Quantum Ranger in the Time Force. Oh, hi, Growlmon! Hang on, I'll get up there in a minute. Most of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger cast did their own stunts. But they used a lot of the Japanese footage, I thought. Knock out that Wormmon! They didn't exactly have the budget for stunt doubles for it. I mean, true. Yoga learned Mirror Reflection. Doesn't that reflect magical attacks? Takes a stance that counters any magic attacks. Sure does. Makes target buggy. Yes, but they still had unmorphed action scenes here and there. That is true. Are you gonna fight me? Ah, you're here about the case, right? Thank you for taking this on. The truth is, recently my master hasn't been feeling well. Her appetite is gone and she hasn't been eating her meals. If she keeps not eating like this, I'm sure she'll faint. So I was thinking of making her some of her favorite ramen. So as I need more bones to make the broth, I'd like you to get one from Okermon. I have questions as to whether or not that'll work. Also, US is getting its first true Orange Ranger in the new Cosmic Fury season. Bad Japan beat them to it. Japan was probably always going to beat them to it. They kind of started it. By about 12 years. Point in case. I'm pretty sure Ogremon is somewhere around here, so please go find him. Do I have to travel far or like... And in the 70s, for that matter, with Battle Fever J. I see. And KO. Well, going forward, Power Rangers is probably going to be less reliant on, if not entirely ditching, Japanese footage. I mean... It's a multi-media or multi-million franchise at this point, isn't it? Do I have to look like a doofus and explore this place? Probably, huh? Bleh, I don't wanna. Well, I had to... What do you want with me? You've been sent by Growlmon to borrow a bone from me? That might be a problem. You see, this bone is a trophy I took from Skullgreymon when I beat him. I can't let it go so easily, I'm afraid. But, well, Growlmon is a friend of mine. When you put it that way, I suppose I'm okay with it if you'll play with me first. You beat me, I'll lend you the bone. You ready? Ow, what the fuck, my dude? What the hell, my guy? What the fladoodly dorp, my friend? Oh, I ran out. I ran out of things I could say. Helpless. Spencer should probably switch out, eh? Callie, come on in here. Ow. You know, I would be more worried if not for the fact that this guy is just a beefed up Ogremon. Well, that's terrifying if I let it proc. This is gonna hurt. But I win. Easy peasy. I sure worked up a hell of a sweat. Promise is a promise, I guess. Here, take it. Make sure you tell Growlmon to bring it back to me when he's finished. Huh? This is for cooking? What? What are you guys insane? Bye! No takebacks! You're not getting it back. This poor Ogremon, I swear. Getting distracted, don't mind me. God damn it. I was almost there, game. Let me go talk to Growlmon. There, you've been bested. Actually, real quick. Galgamon, didn't you need like... I think you did need like 100 camaraderie. So do you, Wilhelm. So do you. Just in case. That's perfect, thank you. With this, I should be able to finish the ramen. Just wait a sec. Done! I've made the ramen. I'd like you to take this to my master in Eden. Growlmon's noodles. You want me to bring this to her in person? Couldn't, it's too embarrassing. It's the first time I've ever given my master a gift, you see. My master should be at the entrance to Eden, so if you wouldn't mind... I guess I don't. I guess. Hopefully doing this, I won't have to come back here to turn it. Pardon my yawns. All right, off we... Why am I going this way? Just take the elevator, you goober. Oh, hey, that's probably where I've heard Johnny Young Bosch most recently. He voices the protag of Persona 4. Fair enough. All right. Eden entrance. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? I'm in a bad mood. Leave me alone. What's this? Ramen? But you're a complete stranger. How do you know that's my favorite food? Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Wait, where'd you even get that? I'm on a diet right now. I'm not eating meals. Growlmon is worried about you, and he put everything he had into making this. So he also said you should stop obsessing about your weight. Huh? Growlmon? So then you're saying he made this? Translators, oops. Basically, I have 3 choices. Why do I have 3 choices? No, but I can't. I'm not allowed to eat ramen or cake or anything like that while I'm on my diet. But, oh, it smells so delicious. Also, it's digital food. Like, will that actively add pounds to you? Does that even have calories? Digimon made it in digital space. Does that have calories? I mean, if you really think about it, energy technically is just... not if eaten and eaten. Touché. But, like, if you think about it like this, food is converted into energy, which is what calories is actually a measurement of. So... if you eat the food that is in its purest form energy in Eden, does that add the energy to your body or not? Maybe just a little bit. Delicious. It's so delicious. Now, if you'd taken it to her the real world and given it to her, yeah, at that point it'd be real food, but like digital, which is like that's a whole fucking can of worms I don't want to open today. This is weird. Just can't seem to get enough. Oh, hi, Growlmon. That was the first meal my master had eaten in 3 days. She hadn't eaten anything and her health was deteriorating. I was worried. She's okay again. Now that I've given her this delicious ramen, she'll surely start eating again. Thank you so much for your help. Or, I'm sorry, for you help. If it wasn't for you, my master wouldn't have recovered. Well, time to get my reward, which is very little. Bigger mushroom and Aegis apple. Great work. What do you say I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble? No, thank you. I am good, boss. Constant bragging. Ghost cat building. Old Man Mizushima, Place Broadway. I've been looking for him for so long. My Miko, my poor cat. Please find Miko. Get a memory up. Oh, and 5 grand. You know, nothing, no big deal. Just 5,000 yen. Getting distracted. I'll read that in a moment. People are also obsessing over teenage Sephiroth. This case comes in from Old Man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the occult club members. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at the K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Yes? Down to earth, you say? I know, oddly specific, am I right? I'll just stay here until things outside have calmed down. Blah! Feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. Welcome! Grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you like. An earthquake? Oh, I didn't feel anything out of the sort. So Old Man Mizushima's not in right now. All right. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. The next day, early morning. Let's head to the K Cafe. Old Man Mizushima should hopefully be there at this hour. And sure enough. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. Hi, how goes the sleuthing? It's going all right. How is you, Genie? You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but couldn't find me? You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. You be well? Good stuff. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. Are you at K Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. Is that an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. Ah! It's... I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please, stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko! No, I'm Pete! Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not... Mana, please. Leave me alone. Let things stay. Just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. Thank you. Hey, I know my emo punk. Well, new metal, as it would actually be called. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old internet lines that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. Mana, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can do to stop it. I'm counting on you. That's like the one song that, like, if I could, I would do a gender reversal where I would sing the main melody and then I would have like a lady do the, you know, the guy's bits of like, you know, save me and whatnot. Just because I'm a baritone and she's very much like the middle range between a soprano and an alto. Though she's probably more a soprano. The ranges that she sings at are comfortable for a baritone. Ooh, intriguing indeed. Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. What's going on with Pete? Good adventurers go left! And they go left again. Hey, Gatomon! We're just gonna kick their butts. Move on. Now we go right. Oh, Lord, this place looks huge. And there's a sparkle down there. God damn it. Monzaemon! Die. Die? But die though. Ow. Oh, good. Confusion. And you died. Well, I guess I gotta figure out what to do with another Demi Divaimon. Are you over-leveled for this? A little bit. A little bit. Windguard Deluxe. I also have an Ultra, but they're currently not in the main party. Well, the active party, I should say. They are very much with me. I would say good adventurers go left, but like, do they in this instance though? Yes. The level demands of this game is very random. Wouldn't it be more grammatically correct to say the level demands of this game are very rather than is very? All the same, point taken, and like, you right, but I'm just over here like, that doesn't sound right. I changed the sentence at the end and didn't go back to recheck the grammar. Oops. Shit happens. Level 50 Callie. I think, does Callie have the requisite amount of ability in order to digivolve? Check. Yes. So Callie just needs to be level 60. 10 more levels to go. Although I am currently investing more of my brave points into Squirrel, because Squirrel is currently a champion. And I want her back to being at least an ultimate. But power energy is like really good. Do you have Gaia Element 1? I have Final Heal, which I don't want to get rid of. Restore is also really good. Back to all foes. Yes, get rid of that one. Thank you. On we go. Delilah will probably take a lot of work to get up to her evil evolution. Yeah, I'm aware. It takes like 80 ability and then like a good chunk of stats, but we can get there. We can get there, man. God damn it. Good adventurers go left. How many times do I have to say that? Friendship, which I think is just camaraderie boosting, which I don't believe I need for this party. And SP Restraint Chip C's, which, I mean, I can buy those for 100 yen, so it's not particularly useful. Just get out of my face. Heck you. Still odd to see Piedmon as an ally rather than a powerful villain. Welcome to the world of Digimon, where you can get whatever fucking Digimon you want. All expenses paid for. Up to and including the fact that they're normally evil. But now they're good guys because they're on your team. Also, have you checked Piedmon's evolutions? You mean the one? I haven't looked at it directly, other than the fact that's like, what is it? Get 120 ability. Also, be level 99. It's like, what if I don't wanna? Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete. Steepest ability requirement in the game. Yeah, so to say the least, I am not interested in getting it. Oh, whoa, what this? What this? Nakano Broadway Construction Part 1. And actually a requirement that was impossible in the OG Cyber Sleuth. Because you couldn't go above 99 ability, I would guess. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. 100. Yeah, fair enough. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. These two detectives eventually showed up, Kyoko and Manafa. Manafa asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know, so Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete, because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete, that's my name. Made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Got keyword Pete. Oh, goody! Get out of here, Garurumon. Oh, and you too. I don't remember your name. I also wasn't paying very much attention, so oops. Why would I jump down when it's not on the map? Hello? That just doesn't seem reasonable. Well, gotta kick Garurumon's butt again. I should double check to make sure I know what Piedmon or yeah? Piedmon. I've just been calling it Piedmon, basically. What their requirements are for their next move. And really what their next move is in the first place. Oh. Well, you look like you're gonna be a metal slime, so get fucked. I see. That ability is amazing in and of itself. Black King Numemon Medal. And 8,720 yen. How many stations are on the JR Yamanote train line? Why would I know this? They didn't even give Shine Greymon either of his two actual iconic attacks. Shining Burst and Shining Impact. Rude. I mean, this game was originally released in Japan, so it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, you should know this one, clearly. And it's like, I don't though, hello? Maybe localizers? You could put a more localized question in? Just a thought. What have we got in here? Other than these chuckle nuts. What? What kind of goofy ass Looney Tunes shit did you just do with your arms? You made them into axes. What the fuck? Friendship Deluxe. Really, Deluxe? Well, hells. And bigger SP restraint, which I don't care for. I think it would be... Excuse me. I think that would be a bit too much for the crew, given all the mistakes. I hate that you're right. But you're right. Wait, is this where I think it... Oh my god, it is. This counts as an entirely different floor as far as the map is concerned. Hello, Garurumon. Well, rip. And Piedmon was evil as fuck in the anime. A little late on the response, or the, you know. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage. Yoshito really likes that girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap, tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says he's a... I didn't read that properly. Sorry, my in-law got a GameCube. Nice. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's a 1 in a million among idols. Can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance. But what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. Blind reads are not that easy, are they? Especially when you try to actually, like, read them at a kind of human rate. I just feel like I've not had trouble with them in the past. Anyway, die! Get rid of Angemon. And deal with the Garurumon. You think Squirrel is ready to become a Pumpkinmon? Yeah, most likely. And that's one step closer to Rosemon. Which will then be a permanent party member. Oh, hello. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors, as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost of some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects to the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. You also will have the main trio of savers / DATS at that point. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a... World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired. But he said his son still had a good time. Shine Greymon, Mirage Galgamon, and Rosemon. Oh! Huh, neat. People also called Yoshito Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big, important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. Wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too. He and I are always together in the computer room, so that's okay. I'm content. Naruhodo. Mieru mo desu ka? All of which have burst modes. Ah. Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. What? From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant that formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Yoshido always has me sitting on his lap, petting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshido. Yoshido always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshido gave it to me, so I love it. Okay. No sign of Pete. And I think I've been everywhere if my internal map is correct. Yeah, because I've been down there, both teleporters. I've been up there, both teleporters. And I've been down here, both teleporters. Well, the one. But it leads to 2 places, I believe. No sign of Pete. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Because we have 4 keywords, right? So I feel like we're supposed to present these to Yoshito. Or Mizushina. Or Mizushita. Whatever the fuck his name was. Go from there. Because I feel like it'd be weird to be all like, all right, Pete, I know your real name, and find him in here, you know? Although mayhaps I'm just crazy. Guest DLC fighters for Mortal Kombat 1 are Omni-Man, yep. Peacemaker, yep. Homelander, yep. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. Just Mortal Kombat grabbing more violent superheroes for its main game. Of which I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers owns the right to, like, at least 2 of them? Pretty sure. Warner Brothers. Yeah, sometimes when I say words, I feel justified in my worries, but, like, at the same time, I don't know. I'm 29, and I admittedly don't get to talk as often as I frankly thought I would on day-to-day. 2 evil Superman X-Buys! Yeah! Mortal Kombat 11 had Terminator, RoboCop, Spawn, Joker, and Rambo. Yeah, so just movie representation. And the Joker. Also, I'm sorry, but, like, if you know Spawn from the comics, no, you don't. You're lying to me. Mortal Kombat X had Alien, Predator, Leatherface, and Jason. You are not helping your case. Squirrel! Become Pumpkinmon. I had this route all figured out. Like, these are all movie reps. It really is like they just want to broaden their superhero repertoire, and or they want all of the movie reps, and it's probably a bit of both. And frankly, I'm not entirely positive how concerned I should be with that. Oh, damn. Alright. Won't say no to a free combo. Maybe I'll order pizza tonight. I haven't done that like all month. Oh, wait, do I have to? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Nope. Getting the hell out of here. Bond's voiced by Keith David. RoboCop's voiced and modeled by Peter Weller. Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. If he wasn't modeled and voiced by Sylvester Stallone, you're doing a fucking injustice to the character. And I'm not a movie buff, and I'm saying that. To get Stallone's look right from the 80s. I am missing something. Yump. Pete's in there, isn't he? Did I miss a fucking teleporter? It really didn't look like I did. Most of the fighters were people wanted in Mortal Kombat anyway. Spawn being the top of the list. Which, I mean, again, Spawn is a comic book character, but if you tell me that you know Spawn from the comics, no, you don't. You're lying to me. God damn it. So I missed something then. We looked all around here and Pete was nowhere to be found. So I doubt Pete just suddenly spawned out here now that I've learned a little bit more about the truth. Like, I don't know how I feel about all the pandering in Mortal Kombat, to be perfectly honest. Spawn's best look was his look from issue 1, with the red chest over the top cape collar. I mean, fair, from what I do know of Spawn. But I don't know. I've said it once and I will say it 99 more times. Mortal Kombat just does not interest me in the slightest. Like, you were talking to an old fart who had the opportunity to play it as a kid, maybe thought it was cool, bloody, and gory when he was a child. But then as I got older, I recognized kind of how fucked up it was and lost all interest. And yet I will talk about boobs and butts and women all fucking day and just be perfectly fine with that. Cultural differences, am I right? But I mean, I frankly prefer it. But not only that, it's like the most that I will get out of talking about boobs and butts and lady bits is like some traditionally right-wing conservative will hear me talking about that, clutch their pearls and be all like, oh, the inhumanity. Why are you talking about women's bits and how you find them attractive? And I'll be all like, dude, fuck off. None of your damn business. And also, why does it concern you? Go back to talking about your other politically charged bullshit that I'm not going to bring up right now because of reasons. Spawn is arcade, spelled with the C. I don't care how that game spells it. Ending him, had him team up with Scorpion and Sub-Zero to destroy his hells. Right, because Spawn is from hell. You can tell I'm not a particularly big movie buff. All right, Pete, where the hell you at? Where you at, cat? I'm gonna find him. But I mean, the friendships in Mortal Kombat 11 are funny as hell. Thank you, Ogremon. I'm actually impressed that that is a tip in the game. I mean, the reason why they're funny is because they're not expected. You expect the blood and guts and the bones. You don't expect somebody to be all like, oh, well, I regret everything. Here we go. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the originally purpose. I thought I was having a stroke. No, it's actually written like that. God, here I am thinking I'm actually having a stroke, and at the same time, it's like, game, you were not helping. Left to carry on the originally purpose set forth for the terminal. Oh my god. Like one has Sub-Zero running off and coming back with an ice cream bike and creating a popsicle with his powers. That's certainly inventive. Is that one specifically supposed to be funny? Because I'm a be real. I have questions for Neversoft's sense of humor. Quite a few of them, actually. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. Not scared of it or anything. But it's never been this dark before. Yoshido's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshido, where are you? Yoshido! Yoshito! Please, sit me on your lap. Pet my head again. Yoshito! Yoshito! Terminators has him doing the cheesy grin while doing stunts on his butt. That's the friendship? Again, is that one specifically supposed to be funny? Because I have questions for the dev team's sense of humor if it's supposed to be funny. Like, that feels like he's just showing off Like it's a non-violent way to the non-violent end to the fight, rather. Which at that point, that could just as easily be a victory screen after you KO'd the opponent. Which sounds rad as a victory screen. But why though? Why is it specifically a friendship rather than a, you know, victory? Like what the I feel like I'm kind of highlighting some of my centralized issues with this fucking game, is because all of these, you are rewarded and are given the true victory screen if you successfully perform a fatality or this friendship, but then if you fuck it up, you just get this like, oh, you win. Woot goes your character. There's no fucking fanfare. Like the, But that's only part of my problem. Again, I've touched on it. I don't like the blood and guts and bones in Mortal Kombat. Frankly, it's really fucking disturbing. And the X-ray added element to it just makes me go like, oh, you should be dead. This fight is over. You should be dead. Because in other games' defenses, when it comes to their fighting game systems, when they don't have X-rays and they do have like the sounds of bone crunching, it's more like, ow, ow, we definitely cracked a rib or something. Heh, oh well. And then you just keep on fighting, you know, Tekken 7 style or Street Fighter style. But Mortal Kombat's like, you broke their fucking neck. No, they should have stopped. This is gratuitous. Like, no, thank you. We good. No, cut the music. Cut it out. Nope. Just so many levels of nope. Mortal Kombat 11 added cool victory screens, one with Terminator walking through fire and emerging as a skeleton. You mean the fucking scene from his movie? That Warner Brothers owns the rights to? Is that's what that was? I know I'm talking shit on it when I'm like, oh, they could have used a victory screen. When I get what you're getting at here, you're making the argument that like, oh, they have victory screens. And it's like, cool, I suppose. But I have to guess. The fatality overwrites it, doesn't it? Another has RoboCop arresting the fighter. Yep, because that's what he does. Let me guess. RoboCop has a fatality. You know, the one thing that RoboCop technically would not do, he has a fatality. He has a gratuitous finisher to his opponent. Like, I'm not that deep in the RoboCop lore, and even I'm over here like, the dude is a robot cop. My man has standards about whether or not he will kill somebody. He might use lethal force. Let's not piss off Mana. We're a little bit beyond that point, I'm gonna be real. Like, RoboCop doesn't hesitate to use lethal force when it is necessary, because it's a little bit of a commentary on the policing system of, you know, the world. But at the same time, he's not going to, you know. So, promises. No glitter tonight. I doubt you, Squirrel. I doubt you so many times. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm... Since you're already mad, I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. It's one of those things that, like, I don't talk about because I know I already don't like the franchise. And I frankly do not fucking care. But when I'm given all of this food to consume, like Gordon Ramsay to a chef's personal restaurant, I will fucking roast your goddamn technique. And that said, I'm not even a professional game critic. I will just, you know, lightly peruse what is provided in front of me and say, this is bad, that's all right, this is bad, this is shitty, that's okay, that's bad. You're a fucking worthless developer. And note, at the end of the day, it's still my goddamn personal preference. Just in the same way that it's Gordon Ramsay's personal preference. And the biggest difference between him and I is that Gordon Ramsay has dozens upon dozens of years of actual cooking experience when he is a food critic, and I have 0 years of game design experience. Yep, Mana needs to play Trails. Are you insinuating that this is soul food, Squirrel? That this is good eating? Is that what you're insinuating? Or do you want me to get all hyped up and mad and be all like, this is the shittiest goddamn meal I've ever eaten? Just take the dev of the Trail series, take 2 loaves of bread. What are you? An idiot sandwich? I'm saying Mana needs a distraction from the topic. We're playing Digimon. Anyway, so it's begun. Though I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. Not enough Digimon playing. I'm trying! Who am I? Somebody! Anybody! Tell me! Currently, Mana is being a ghost detective. Sure am. I mean, you're not Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito. Pete? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, damn. Barrel surprise. I kick your barrel out of the store. Hello, Nox. That was you. Put Trails between 2 slices of bread. You would have a fantastically written JRPG with amazing character development sandwich. I am a stickler about calling them RPGs now. Because thanks to some assholes back during the days of, what was it, G4? You know, when it was televised, some racist bigot of assholes, specifically when talking about RPGs from Japan, it's a little bit of an issue. There's a bit of stigma behind that, you know, the whole Japanese role-playing game title. So I just prefer to call them all RPGs because it's easier and less troubling because of like my own personal squinting at of one dude making racist caricatures on television and getting away with it. If it takes 600 hours to get your character developed, it might not be well written. Jindra. Rude. Try 1,000. Just kidding. I know Trails of Cold Steel is a little bit on the, you know, not as good side. Well, no, it's on the good side, but it's on the more like, it takes 1,000 hours to get all the character development. Okay, so getting it wrong results in a fight that then is just all like, yeah, here's the right answer. There. But all the Trails games are connected. I'm not surprised. What's that dev called? They have a Neptunia rep. Yeah, that's right. My name's Miko. Yoshito is my friend. It is your friend, Falcom. Thank you. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. It's like 18 D&D games in the same universe, all happening at the same time. Not all at the same time. Right. Because, like, Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 1 don't take place at the exact same time. Obviously. Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. I don't need to worry about any broken coffee cups. That's what you're worried about? Broken coffee cups? Really, Kyoko? Kyoko. Miko! Miko, it's really you! Yoshito. I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd never live to see Miko with my own eyes again. And I'm over here like, what? I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. Talked with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Uyume, Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall. It was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko, too. Couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up, and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. Never ever forget this day. (1204) Sky 1, Sky 2, late 1205 Sky 3rd, 12060, April in 1206, Cold Steel 1, October, Azure, and Cold Steel 2, 1207, Cold Steel 3 and 4, and Reverie. 1208 to 1209 is Kuro. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Mana? We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point, we know better than to doubt what happened. Assimilation. There we go. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave of abnormalities we've seen. But, you know, it's still one thing about the whole story. There's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume, for the sake of argument, that he somehow had access to the entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, you might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Please, leave us be. Don't go looking for us. That's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the Occult Club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah. Let's keep it to ourselves. Not all mysteries in this world need solving. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. And why, despite him waiting at the coffee shop, you didn't meet him. I met a motherfucking ghost! Well, looks like it's just you and me around here again. The couches look so empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm. Yeah, but after they leave, their, temperatures are just going to return to normal. Hey. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suedo has said that weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Suedo. Listen up, though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. See you later. Arata has gone full Shadow the Hedgehog. That means tell everyone and don't go alone. Indeed. Why the fuck should I listen to you? Piece of shit. I'm a famous expert at making Digimon medicine. Call me Dr. Datamon. I need help with my research. In particular, tell the Royal Knights, right? They're like the ones kind of hinging on this plan going off without a hitch. including Crusadermon and Duftmon. I mean, may as well. Oh, right, you Diaboromon. Right. 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 You. Yeah, that thing is certainly a thing, isn't it? I'm gonna bring Toy Agumon just because no one likes stepping on bricks. Right? There we go. Metal Seadramon! And you lack the stats. Damn it. Hi, Andromon! That's it. That's it. Biggest worm! Indeed. Sure. Gigadramon! Gonna dominate all the motherfuckers. Yeah, break Dramon, but it's not 100% camaraderie. Oh, whoa, what are you? Saber Leomon! Well, better than a Leomon. I want to be that. God. Motherfucking. Just kidding. I press X to doubt. I'm just causing chaos. Are you sure? Because that would require crossing 3 evolution families, I think. Something along those lines, yeah. Well, no. 2, because we just have to backpedal down to Cubimon. Get to Monzaimon. Or even Taomon, I think. Well, no, we'd have to get up to Monzaimon. It's doable. It's a pain in the ass, but it is doable. So I would rather not do it if I can help it. Also, my shoes are Cyclonemon shaped, kinda. Or like at the very least, what's it called? If not Cyclonemon, then like Golemmon. Don't have to do it. I'm just spreading chaos seeds. Are you? You said you weren't grumpy at being a Sakuyamon, yet here we are. Promise. Squints. I would be okay being platinum poop. The thing with platinum poop, though, is that it gives EXP boosts. Hi, thank you for coming here, detective. I'm Datamon. Everyone calls me Dr. Datamon, though. The reason I have called you here, as I'm sure you well know, is to help me with the development of my new medicine. I, of course, mix medicinal concoctions together. However, I need you to go and gather the medicinal plants I need for this. Plants should be in this digital space, but I need you to go and collect them for me. Mystery herb. How'd it go? Did you manage to find any plants? These are... Wow, some fine quality plants. Thank you. However, my apologies, but I need another 2 in order to make my medicine. Lucemon's wings and Platinum Sukamon's thing. You can find Lucemon's wings by picking things up from the ground, just like the others, but Platinum Sukamon's thing is a different story. Sometimes a Platinum Sukamon appears around here and drops one when he is defeated. Be patient, but please do your best and look for it. Thank you. Really? Platinum Sukamon's thing. Allow me to reiterate. Platinum Sukamon's thing. It's goddamn poop. It's motherfucking poop! Although Platinum Sukamon specifically is... Oh, no. That's still good EXP. Also, it's Platinum Numemon that I'm thinking of that does the, Pardon-moi. Fleh. Yeah, Platinum Numemon that does EXP plus. No, Platinum Sukamon does EXP plus as well. EXP. Lucemon's wings. Oh. How did it go? Did you find them? Ah, that's it. Wow. The color and texture of these Lucemon's wings you just picked up, they'll be perfect for the medicinal mixture I'm making now. This Platinum Sukamon's thing is even shinier than a rare metal. That's amazing. Truly amazing. Huh? Why are you squinting at me like that? Thanks to you, detective, I will be able to make very high quality medicine. With these amazing ingredients, I will be able to create medicine that nourishes Digimon, improves general bodily function, and... Huh? Why are you making that horrible face at me? Anyway, a job well done, detective. Thanks for assisting me with this. I believe the case has now been solved. You may leave now. Where are you going? That is not the exit. God, it feels like in places I'm tripping up over my words, and it frustrates the fuck out of me. viruses already. Fuck them up. I said fuck them up. I'm gonna guess there's nothing else in here. Just do me a solid. Don't make me a clown. I wasn't even dreaming of it, Squirrel. You're in good hands. The plan is to make you a Rosemon. Okay. That's why you're currently a Pumpkinmon. I have a phobia of clowns. Though I didn't know that specifically, lots of people do. Why do you think I'm not a fan of having Piedmon in my party currently? I don't personally have a phobia, but at the same time, I'm like, ew, clown, what the fuck? I like Pumpkinmon. Fair enough. Sleuth rank up! I'm a sweet? What? A sweet cyber sleuth. So it was medicinal research to save Digimon from disease. I had to just hope for a breakthrough. You look deep in thought. What's up? No reason. No reason whatsoever. Betamon and Akihabara. Bancho Leomon won't stop bragging. My friend warned me. Someone please make Bancho Leomon stop. But what if I don't want to? Haha, nutcrack. What? That's quite the emote name. I think I'll go ahead and call it there then. We only have like 4 more minutes. That wouldn't get me very far in the story, and I don't want to stay up too late. So, yeah, plus I have to figure out food, which I suppose I will order it. I think you're pretty close to the point where it's just going to be a straight shot of story till the end, unless you want to engage in super boss fights. Ooh, fun. Okay. But yeah, with this then, folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. Your time is one of your more valuable resources, and I appreciate you spending even a little bit of it here, even if you didn't spend the entirety of the time, you know, for the entirety of the stream. It is 1 hour and 57 minutes currently, and it could very well get all the way up to, you know, 2 hours if I keep rambling like this. Gendra, once again, thank you for resubscribing for the 40th month. Not necessarily in a row, but, Jesus, three years going on 4 more months. Why'd I have a feeling? I had my water bottle in my hand. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate Nox. And, going from there, yeah, just bear in mind, folks, your time is much more valuable to the stream because it gives me folks to talk to, ramble at, and share my time with, whereas like subscriptions, like, not a big deal. Don't ever feel like you need to subscribe to me. with all that said, folks, please remember that you're always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, right. Also, raid target. Who am I going to raid? Is anybody streaming? Not really. Then yeah, we'll just call it here. Have a good night, folks. You get me a second. I was about to stream. It's a point incentive to direct the raid, but fair. Here, we'll end it off. Good night, folks.